Ah, Master Mala, would you care to share dinner at my table? Oh, this is interesting. It will pass the time, though. I would like to talk to you about my late husband. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of Pentiment. In the last episode, we found out a lot of very interesting stuff, some very factual information, and some gossip. I will start with factual information, which was the investigation of the Baron's body, which led us to find out the real cause of that, which was a very powerful blow to the head. And the stab wound was apparently superficial, and that kind of shed some light in Brother Piero innocence, right? Let's hope it's gonna go towards that more as we uncover more information. We will see how that goes from this point of view. Let's go to the gossip now. We visited Smokey and we found out that Prior Ferenc was doing a very interesting ritual. Very strange ritual, actually. For this time and age, it's very dangerous to engage in such activities. He was cutting his hand, dripping his blood in a cup, reciting all sorts of strange words. Yeah, we will have to dig a little bit deeper, as Prior Ferenc has a lot of mystery going on around him. He's doing all sorts of stuff, and I'm really curious what's going on with him. There's another very spicy gossip about the Matilda and Brother Voicelove, right? And they're not doing just shopping. They're getting intimate in the woods, according to Smokey. And this is the same Matilda that was sent on a heritage 3 years back when the Baron visited. So again, we have to find Matilda and see what's going on with her. We also found a very interesting and secret entry to the library. We went inside to find more information about the sisters and whatnot. The only problem is, although it was very informative, we got carried away trying to get out. We stumbled across two brothers getting intimate as well. I think it was Rudiger and Matthew, yeah. So we decided to wait. We got caught by Stena. She made a scene when we refused to kiss her. She called Sister Illuminata, so we came clean. Tell her we're investigating the murder of the Baron and we're trying to help Brother Piero, and we kind of got away with it, to my surprise, right? This is a new day. Let's see what this brings, because oh my god, this is getting very intricate now. There's a lot of leads to follow. Yeah, we will see. Come on, let's go. Now, the Archdeacon's investigation. This is the main quest, I believe. The Baron's man, Miklos, has departed for Innsbruck to request the presence of the most revered Jakob Essler, Archdeacon of Friesing. He will be gathering evidence about the murder and interrogating those of us who might have information. Now, this is about a stonemason's anger. I should talk with Lucky to find out what he was arguing about with the Baron. He's usually working next to his house, not to the town commons. This is about Ottilia Kemperin. And we found that old cane, yeah, at the widow's house. The head of the cane was missing, and it looked like it had broken off recently. So, I don't know if it aligns with a wound that we have found on the Baron's head or not. We will have to find out. Occult hands. As you can see, Prior Ferenc was very busy compared to other entries. Yeah, Prior Ferenc has been acting strange since the Baron arrived. I should talk to him to find out if there's something going on between them. He's usually in the scriptorium, the abbot's house, or the prior's house. This is the Baron and the nun. I decided to risk everything and enter the library to search through the records of the sisters. There must be some clue about which sister was harmed during Lawrence Rothvogel's last visit. Yeah, so it was Matilda, right? Because now we see the notes on Sister Matilda. I should ask Sister Matilda about her stay at the Hermitage following Baron Rothvogel's last visit. It can't be just a coincidence. I think she works in a convent, in the convent garden during the day. And guess what? We are just here. So let's crack on with that. Oh, there she is. We have Gertrude, the cute one. God bless you, Master Marla. Okay, we can't really have a lot of interactions with her. This is Margaret, and that's what's this? Sophie. Oh, is that blood? Oh. This shovel has blood on the blade. Not normal. I think Sister Matilda uses it in the garden. I should ask her about that. Oh. Okay, bloody shovel. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. Well, they do have a lot of time, do they? Look at Sophie surrounded by all of these animals. That's so cute. We have a red squirrel, a grey one, and a rabbit. God bless you. But yeah, they don't want to engage in conversation. Let's see. But I would have rather wanted to talk with Matilda, you know, between four eyes rather than with all the sisters here. But hey, we'll have to make do with this. Oh, there we go. God bless you, Master Mala. They heard me. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? You know Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's truly necessary. This concerns the murder of the Baron. Yes, it's tragic, but what does it have to do with me? Why did you have to leave Kersau to go to a hermitage? Baron Rothvogel had an appetite for young women. Neither his marital vows nor the vows of the woman seemed to matter much to him. Ooh, her face changed. When I was on my way to the town one day, he surprised me in the meadows and made his interests clear. What was that sound? Do you walk to town alone? Then yes, I never felt like I was in any danger in Tassin. I didn't feel threatened by the Baron at first. I'm not a stranger to the attention of men. I refused his advances. I thought that would be the end of it. This was not enough because he did the same thing the next day. I refused him again. Why didn't you tell Mother Cecilia, Father Matthias? To do what? Be lectured on how to behave? Accusing a man of misbehavior, especially a nobleman, is not so simple a thing. You know what? That's so true for that day and age. You know, they would nobleman they would get away with a lot of things. That, for example, if you're a commoner, you get thrown in a pillory in a second. You know. But yeah, she's right. She's right about this. I see her point of view. On the third day, he attacked me on my way through the meadows. Whoa. He dragged me into the forest where he could have his way with me. I managed to badly scratch his neck. It saved my virtue, but it enraged him. He beat me until he was exhausted and he left me there in the woods. Oh my god. What a piece of shit. I mean, if this is true... Oh. I think I was liking that guy. It's a miracle you weren't killed. Yes, and I thank God for it. Mother Cecilia had me removed from Kersau for my safety until I could recover. The wounds to my body have healed, but the attack has left a lasting injury in my mind. Well, as it would. I mean, this is kind of horrible, you know, but we have to do it, right? We have to go that way. She just told us a very traumatic experience, right? That would scar you mentally, probably for life. And now we straight away accusing her of murder, or implying it. I have to say, this sounds like a strong motive to kill the Baron, says Andreas. I was angry. I was filled with hate. Yes, but it's been years. Mother Cecilia and Father Thomas helped me move past the anger to find love in this community. Okay, so that was Father Thomas, right? Father Thomas? Yes, Father Thomas is our confessor. Oh. I probably won't be able to tell anything, you know, about what they've been told, yeah. We can talk to Mother Cecilia about our problems, but only a priest can hear our confessions. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? We found one on the Baron, right? Yes, how did you know? Yeah, Baron Rothvogel received one. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Remember what he did, the violence he suffered. The red bird flies, Martin's chapter. The red bird flies. Is that the Vogel? Does Vogel mean bird? In German, right? Because I'm not very familiar. The Rothvogel flight, and it's Rothvogel. It's the name of the Baron. The red bird flies, but flies meaning implying going to heaven. Interesting. The Rothvogel. See, if you just look at the translation, you might miss that detail. Okay, cool. Rothvogel, the red bird. Ah, well, no, because the game makes it clear. Okay. Yeah. I found it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you'd like. Who would have access there? Well, yeah, exactly. In your bed, who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. I mean, the type of writing, calligraphy, yeah, I don't know. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. What's that sound again? Okay. Nothing about her and voice love, though. I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. Oh my god. Baby rabbits. I mean, you know, most serial killers start with animals, right? That's actually a fact, so... I'm not saying she's a serial killer, but if you're not squeamish about killing baby rabbits, well... See, I went very fast. Oh my god, she suffered a traumatic experience. Let's be kind to her. Why are we doing this? Hey, if you kill baby rabbits, you can actually go a little bit further. I didn't clean it because it was going right back in the dirt anyway. But why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. What would you use to kill a Baron? Thank you for your time, sister, says Andreas. God bless you, Master Mala. Oh, Baron's assault. So she was beaten very close to death by the Baron. Yeah, that's a motive, but still, let's visit the journal. Let's see. I found a shovel that Sister Matilda uses in the garden. There's blood on it. I should probably ask her about it. Yeah, Sister Matilda told me that the Baron attacked her during his last visit. Her injuries were so severe that Mother Cecilia had her removed to a hermitage to avoid a scandal. Yeah. She denied being responsible for the Baron's death. Also, Sister Matilda claimed that her shovel was has blood. Again, we're saying her shovel when she clearly said it's not hers, but yeah. Has blood on it because she uses it to kill rabbits in the convent garden. Convent, sorry, convent. Let's see. Will she speak to us a little bit more now? As we found out some details. God bless you, Andras. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. See how the handwriting changed? Is there something I can help you with? I need to talk to you about Sister Matilda. Matilda told me. Of course, Cecilia says. What happened to Sister Matilda was tragic. Lawrence, the Baron, tried to seduce Sister Matilda. She's using his first name. She rebunked him several times. So one morning he attacked her in the meadow on her way to town. He dragged her into the woods. Sister Matilda is a strong woman, but her resistance was met with violence. When pilgrims to the shrine found her, she had been beaten so badly she could barely move. I'm assuming the Baron didn't suffer any consequences for this attack. No, I knew he wouldn't. I also knew that bringing the attack to the attention of Father Matthias would put him in an impossible position. Oh yeah, because he's the abbot, yeah, Father Matthias is the abbot of Kiesa before Father Gernot. Right. The Baron would suffer no consequences, but the abbot would have refused his continued patronage. I concealed the silent identity from Father Abbot and had Sister Matilda taken to a hermitage near, what's that? Let's see, Mittenwald, a small municipality known for its Transalpine routes between Augsburg, Innsbruck, and Milan. Massive amounts of coin and trade pass through Mittenwald each year. I'm actually not familiar with this. It's still a town today. I'm quite good with geography, you know, but yeah, I don't recognize that one. She stayed there under the care of sisters until she recovered and could return. She deserved better than to be shuffled away. I mean, they did what they could. You know, looking at the circumstances, the Baron and all that, and the power they have. How did Sister Matilda feel about seeing the Baron again at Kiesa? Let's stay relevant to our investigation. Andreas, if you want me to tell you that I think Sister Matilda killed the Baron, I won't. Seeing him was hard for her, of course. She defended her virtue from the Baron, but her injuries were severe. Her body recovered in time. Her mind, I don't know if it ever will. And yeah, I agree on that one. She still fights him in her dreams. Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. She wakes in the night screaming, soaked in her own sweat. So it affected her. Yes, it still affects her. That doesn't mean she wanted to kill the Baron. It certainly doesn't mean she actually did. Sister Matilda is a faithful servant and friend of Christ. I believe that truly, Andras. She is respected and beloved by this community for good reason. Haha, yes, we can drag this in. Should we actually bring voice love into this? I'm not sure I want to do it. This can have an impact later on, right? If we bring that to light. Yeah, I'll go with it. Does Brother Voice Love know who really attacked Matilda? No. So the attack is why we asked Brother Voice Love to travel with her to town after she returned. But you know what? This is actually very interesting because we know Voice Love is engaging with her, right? In intimate relations. If we are to believe Smokey. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know, but still. Right. If she's That's scarred, and she should be, right? Of an attempted rape. Wouldn't she be a little bit more distant from men? I mean, this is a very touchy subject and very sensitive. I don't want to end up saying something that I don't know, that would seem insensitive or anything like that. This is just for the purpose of the game, just a quick disclaimer. But this is how I would think, right? She's still, like Cecilia said, her mind is not healed. So she's still fighting those demons. Wouldn't she want to keep distance from men? Wouldn't she be... I don't know. Perhaps it will come to light now that the Baron has been murdered, but she didn't tell him before. See, now we can actually tell... he will get interrupted. Maybe she knows? Yeah, I won't tell her. I see. Do not mention Sister Matilda to the Archdeacon Andreas. Oh. I do not believe she could have done this. Just because you believe it doesn't mean it's so. Pray upon it if you need to. You will see the truth. That smile. God bless you, Andreas. Consider the evidence. We have a new entry to the journal. Mother Cecilia acknowledged that Sister Matilda was the nun who Lawrence Rothvogel hurt on his last visit. He tried to seduce her. When she rejected his advances, he beat her. Mother Cecilia had her taken to a hermitage to recover and avoid a scandal. I need to decide what to do with this information. Damn. Oh. Oh, okay. I just visited the guest house, you know, hoping that Salomea would be here, and she is. Furshan? Let's pet him. I would also ask permission of the owner first, but still. Look at that tail wag. Okay, this is maybe a maiden. Let's see. Ah, Master Mala, would you care to share dinner at my table? Oh, this is interesting. It will pass the time, though. I would like to talk to you about my late husband. Oh, man. My lady Rothvogel, I would be honored to break bread with you. Thank you. Please sit. Okay. Ah, man. I hope that note still is still gonna be there. I should have seen to it first. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. I mean, look at this table compared to what we've seen until now. Yes, it looks a little bit better, isn't it? Lady Salomea, I find myself rather out of place here without the comfort of the Baron. Thank you for agreeing to share a meal with me, Master Mala. Of course, the honor is mine. It's a terrible thing what happened to the Baron. It has given me the shock of my life. The shock of my life, maybe? I'm trying to find comfort where can in my ladies and the Lord. Quail. Emmental cheese and wheat bread and... Of course, let's start with cheese. Not that there is much comfort to be found in these cold and dreary alpine towns. Lawrence and I had meant to take a tour of them before returning home to Worms. Worms, prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. Well, return we shall. I'm sorry for your loss, my lady. This sorrow is just the first of many, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Are you married yourself, Master Mala? No one should be told I'm not looking forward to the prospect. Interesting. Will this be one of those instances where an answer will be remembered? A woman waits for me in Nuremberg. When I finish my work here, we will be wed. Do you not look forward to the responsibilities of marriage, Master Mala? Perhaps it's no surprise you and Lawrence became fast friends. Yeah, I mean, the more details come to light about that guy, I'm not very keen on this friendship, right? I imagine he saw something of himself in you. Oh my. He even gave you one of his pins. He must have been quite fond of you. Yeah, let's focus on his good side maybe, for a bit, at least with Salome, right? What we found out. I'm curious if he's gonna. I mean, if we will be presented with the choice of telling her what we found out about the Baron and Matilda. Rarely have I met someone with such a depth of knowledge and a thirst for debate. His thirst were not limited to his scholarly pursuits, regrettably. His lust for drink and women once afflicted him with great remorse, though such shame faded with time. So he's done it so many times. And I mean about extramarital activities. So many times that he doesn't even feel bad about it. Lawrence was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me. But are we not all flawed before Christ? Frumenti, I don't know what this is. I'll have to look it up. So, frumenti, we are told it's a thick, creamy, medieval grain porridge made by boiling cracked wheat in milk or broth, often seasoned with spices, sugar, or eggs. That's it originates from the Latin frumentum, which means grain. Yes, very interesting. I loved him as a wife should properly love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. It's interesting you can love someone without being friends. I mean, yeah, I guess you can if I think on it. Yeah, it can happen. I only hope his appetites are not what led him to his end. This end. I've been searching for the answer to that quandary myself. Were you and Lawrence so close that you would trouble yourself so? I merely wish to see justice served, my lady. Yes, I wanted to say, why not mention Piero? We're very fond of him, right? My mentor, Brother Piero, was found with the Baron's body, but I do not believe he killed your husband. Or we can actually keep silent. Yeah, I'll tell her. If not him, then who? I'll go with one more step forward. If we really have to give names, I'll be screwed because I don't really want to, but I don't really want to leave her without, you know, at least a lead on the things. She has a right to know, in my opinion, too, as his wife. So, yeah, that's why I'm going to go with this. There are many possibilities, both here at the Abbey and in town. Your husband managed to cultivate many enemies in his short time here. That does sound like Lawrence said, Lady Salomea. He was a man of many opinions, and he gave them freely to all who would listen, and some who would not. Yeah, we've seen that at dinner. The previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to appreciate that about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Yeah, like I said, we've seen it very clear. Father Matthias was an open-minded man, from all I've heard. A true scholar. Father Gernot doesn't share Matthias's passion for written word, yet endures the expense of it. To be put in such a position would make any man unhappy. I understand. I wonder what he will make of Lawrence's gift to the Abbey. What gift was this? It seemed to be a little thing of more interest and value to my husband and the former abbot than Father Gernot. Let's finish with a quail. He had found a book about the history of Tassing. He believed it contained some scandalous details. Yeah, we heard about this. He said it corroborated fears Father Matthias has expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. Let's find a little bit more details about this book. Maybe we're gonna eventually find it, right? Well, was the appearance of the book peculiar or noteworthy in any way? It was neither large nor small, bound in blue leather. Unfortunately, I never examined it closely. My apologies. So blue leather. That's enough. I'm sorry, I can't be more of help. I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If I find a book, hopefully its significance will be apparent. Yeah. If God wills it. Do you plan to stay in Tassing long? Only so long as it takes the Archdeacon to investigate my husband's murder. Though the circumstances of my time here at Dyer, I'm in no hurry to return. Very interesting. We're very nosy, but hey, let's go with it. Why is that, if I may ask? I shouldn't. I see a glimmer now of what Lawrence saw in you. Uh-oh. You are a disarming man, Master Mahler. I'm much too easy to talk to. Should I take that as a compliment, or... To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Well, yeah. I don't think she will have any claim. Lawrence and I have a son, but he's young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only that my position is at some risk. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, she's gonna fall for him. Would you like me to elucidate them for you? I studied Imperial Law at Erfurt. A little reminder, Erfurt is one of the most popular cities in the Empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379 and is a center for humanist thought, yeah. Like we've previously discussed, humanism is the renaissance of the North, let's say. I mean, the North compared to Italy, right? Further up north, like modern-day Germany and so on. Ah, thank you, but no. I fear it will only heighten my unease. Well, ignorance is bliss, they say. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I fear I must rest. Thank you for having me at your table. Be well, Master Mahler. Please let me see that note. And whatever anyone says of my husband, I'm certain he has appreciated your friendship. Ah, oh, damn it, I missed that. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. I panicked. Oh, what's this? A letter to the Baron from Prior Ferenc? Oh, of course he has his hands in this too. Baron Rothvogel. Oh, it's in German. Interesting. Let's see. My God, Lawrence was blackmailing Ferenc to get him to perform some kind of occult ritual. Oh, wow. So that's why Ferenc was doing that, maybe. Huh. No wonder Ferenc was so unsettled when Lawrence arrived. The Baron could have gotten him executed for witchcraft, yes. That's what I thought, you know, that's why I keep saying, look, that's a very dangerous thing to do in this day and age. Right. Very interesting. I'm so happy I came here. Okay. The abbot's house is locked from this side, obviously. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the journal. What do we have? I found a letter in the Baron's belongings. It was from Prior Ferenc. In it, Ferenc said he would not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron threatened to turn him into Inquisitors in Innsbruck. But he did end up doing the ritual, though. I really have to go and try to find Ferenc. Let's go. Hey, Volkbert. Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? Father Abbot said I should help you if you need it, so here I am. Let's see where this goes. I have a hunch where this is what I'm going to ask him, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll wait. There's a matter I need your help with, Brother Volkbert. Yes. It was him or Otto, right? Maybe to help us. I suspect there's something hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you could dig it up for me? Did you ask Father Gerhard? Not. I want to help, but I don't think I should unless he says it. He says it's all right. All right, I'll go talk to the abbot. Oh no, I was too fast. Fine, that's good. Be well, Andreas. Damn it. I was too fast to press the button. Oh man, I'm so disappointed. Look, it's Guy, the unsufferable Guy. Good day, Andreas. That's it. Let's pay him a visit. Again, that sound. I don't know what it is. Oh, he's not here. There are deep indentations in this parchment. Whoever wrote on the page above, it must have been angry. I wonder if I could make a charcoal rubbing of this page and reveal the content of the writing. Oh, that's very smart. Baron Rothvogel, of course. Oh, is that the note that we found earlier, right? Yeah. Ah, clear as Alpine Day. It's a letter to the Baron from Prior Ferenc. Ah, this must be where Ferenc wrote the letter I found in the guest house. Yes, so see, there's more than one way to find this. This is so cool. Lawrence was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. I know. I realized that. Okay. So he's not here. We can interact with that. Oh, someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. Smells recent. Probably wasn't burned more than a day ago. Burn note. What did it say though? I found the burned remnants of a note in Prior Ferenc's house. It's unclear what the contents of the note were, but it was written in a purple ink with exceptionally fine lettering. Yeah, it must be the same type of note that Matilda got, right? And the Baron. Yeah, let's get out of here. Before going to the scriptorium, I want to go I want to have a little look around. I'll see you guys in a bit if I find something interesting. So, because my mind was on that grave and what possibly is inside, I wanted to find Otto, and there he is. Let's have a chat. Afternoon, Andreas. Heard that Baron friend of yours was killed up at the Abbey. My mentor, Brother Piero, has been blamed for the crime. Yeah, I'm gonna stay neutral with this one. One of the elder brothers, isn't he? I have met him while I was replacing the scriptorium roof. Seemed an alright sort for a monk. Sorry to hear it. Anyway, did you need something? Otherwise, I got things to do. I don't want to piss him off before doing this. Do you think you could help me dig up a grave at the Abbey? Why? You think there's something in there that'll prove the old brother's innocent, right? That's it. You're perceptive, Otto. Hey, I only listen when people talk. You should try it. Damn. Did you talk to the abbot about this mischief? Wouldn't want to get my grubby hands all over his stuff without his permission. I don't want to lie about it, though. No. So he'll be furious when he finds out. Perfect. It will take a few hours, especially if I'm digging alone. You got time for that? Oh, damn. So this will lock us in. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. You don't care that the abbot doesn't know? What do I give a shit if he gets mad? He's an asshole. Did you want to do this now or what? Or not? Okay, so he will help me. Let me take care of a few things first. Alright. Don't be too long. I got actual work to do. Okay. Sepp. Huh. Are you Joseph? That's right. Well, Sepp. Sepp Hubner. Oh, then Sepp it is. You're the artist staying with the Gettners? Yes, Andreas Mahler. I work in the Abbey scriptorium during the day. Alright. I think I've seen you in the meadows on your way to and from. Anyway, I live out past the mill, farm the land there with my family. I came into town to talk to Andres about some nails, just waiting for him to finish up. Yeah, let's not ask about the beer. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks, nice meeting you, Andres. Likewise, until that's Sepp. That seemed rude, right? This guy Andres that hates gossip. Hello, Andres. Yeah, he has nothing to say. Oh, look, it's Werner. Hello, you're the artist from Nuremberg. Andreas Mahler, journeyman artist at your service. Oh, that was it, Mahler. Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. Why is that funny? You're staying with the Gettners, yes? The Abbey does have a guest house, you know. The Gettners are good and gracious people. Oh my god, I don't like this dude. Poor farmers. Oh, what a dickhead. Fasting is full of miserable people like them. Whoa. What's your problem with the farmers? They're soft and lazy with a complaint for every occasion. Oh, my back aches. Oh, my hemorrhoids. Oh my god. They expect me to perform miracles, but I'm not a saint. The rest of the townsfolk, well, there can't be more than a handful of them who know how to spell their own names. Father Gernot's too soft with them, but I suppose he has to keep them placated or risk riots on his land. No. Fortunately, I do not intend to stay in Tassing long. I'm sure the townspeople will be heartbroken to see you go. They have the town midwife, an old nun, and a crippled sawbones to look after them. No more skill hands could Tossing expect nor deserve. I recommend you don't linger here either, Mala. Or you'll soon find yourself trapped in a marriage to a mouse-faced girl with dirt under her nails. He's a proper asshole, but I don't really want to antagonize him. I don't know what his role is going to be in this, you know. You might need his help later on. Alas, there's already a woman waiting for me in Nuremberg. Then why are you darkening my doorstep for? You should be sprinting out of these mountains. In any case, I must ask you to go. I have plenty of work to do. Good day. It's been a pleasure, I suppose. Likewise. Now, goodbye. What an asshole. Let's have a little chat with Lucky before returning to Otto. Hello, Andreas. Something you need? No. How are you doing, Lucky? We don't talk much. Andreas, I have things to do. He doesn't really want to be here and talk with me. Father Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. Let's put a face to... Okay, old Otto. Okay, cool. So if you don't need me for repair a wall or a fallen chimney, then leave me be. I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. I hope to ask a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. No. No? But it will only take a moment. Ask your questions of someone else. I saw you shouting at the Baron when he arrived in Tassing. What was that about? Get it through your pebble-stuffed head. I'm not talking about the Rothvogel. Damn, that's a reaction. Let's go with this one. Yeah. A man is dead, Lucky, and another's life hangs in the balance. Christ compel us to speak honestly, neighbor to neighbor. God damn it, Andreas. I told you to leave me be. Christ has nothing to do with it. Yay, we get one of these. I love them. Lucky already told me he didn't want to talk about Lawrence. But it's clear they argued over something important or Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. Lucky is known to be an honest man. Maybe I can push him just a little more. He doesn't seem the type to hold a grudge, right? Well, you just have the evidence in front of you that he is. Though I don't suppose he'll take kindly to me suggesting he's a murderer. Alright. I won't press you. Good day, Andreas. Okay. He was not being forthright with me, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. But should I do it now? It will probably take a while. I'll observe Lucky later. I want to go to Otto. Otto, ready to dig up that grave. It's gonna take a few hours. All right with you? Not like you have any places to be. Any place to be. Yeah, well, I should be in the scriptorium. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. I'm ready. Let's go. Fine. I'll grab my tools. Oh my god, we're actually doing this. So, town carpenter. What's that like? Exhausting. Not unlike this here. Satisfying too, to make things with my hands, to feel the sun on my neck and sap under my fingers. And I haven't fallen off a roof yet, so all in all, I can't complain. Did you want to be a carpenter? It hadn't ever crossed my mind that I'd do anything else. Oh, okay. I was always going to do that, do what my father did. How else would I have learned? But I like being a carpenter. It's necessary work, keeps me talking to everyone in town, and aware of what's troubling them. Actually, he's right, you know. Well, I guess that will keep him Very happy when it comes to his social life, indeed. Many people in Tassing are struggling under us. The peasants especially. Well, yeah. I heard as much from Clara Getnerin. They used to be able to pay a portion of their taxes in crops, but the abbot put an end to that. Now, if they get a bad price from the miller, they don't have enough to pay the abbey. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Yeah, well, this abbot's something else, isn't it? The abbot might own the land, but he doesn't work it. He just reaps the benefits of others' efforts. Well, that's how it goes. But it's not just him. The law, imperial law, that's what gives him the power. So maybe the laws have to change. Oh, wow. I don't agree with this, but those laws are the basis of our civilization. They are what separates us from beasts. Yes, but we can make other laws that will still make us civilized, you know, and not oppress a part of the society, you know. I had no idea it was so bad. My family are all artists. You're from Nuremberg, right? Well, away from the peasants' problems. I'd be surprised if you did know. Good thing you came to Tassing. You can get a real education in how the world works. Yeah, first-hand experience, it's always the best, right? Anyway, I should get back to digging. It's going to take a while. This is all on my own. Yeah, we can't really help him. Oh, we should. Oh, so we're gonna have to go to make the time pass and come back. Got the ways to get. Why don't you take a look around? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Was this here? I don't recall. Oh, Father Matthias is here. Right. Pater Matthias de Geneva Abbas. With a wooden headstone too. Things must be worse for the abbey than I thought. Shouldn't abbots be buried with more marble? Well, if he was a scholar and the current abbot is very conservative and maybe he didn't like his views or his this is his way of I don't know, taking revenge maybe on that. I don't know. The rest of the abbots are in the crypt or under the church. I took a look at them while inspecting the foundations with Endris. Kiersau's built on top of an old Roman fort, not cheap to maintain by any means. Right. Surely they can do better than a wooden stone. Take it up with the abbot if it bothers you so much. Yeah, I will. I think they should all get wood. Okay. That's very interesting. What's this? Brother Jacob from Cologne. Do you ever meet him? Did you ever meet him? We spoke a couple of times. He was a funny man. Just about the only one of these monks with a sense of humor. Some of them aren't so bad. Piero especially knows how to laugh. If you say so, says Otto. Jacob have a gift for manipulating his features and his voice to imitate the other monks. Oh my god, that's so cool. A man like that is wasted at an abbey. Cool. Even he has a headstone made out of stone. Okay, so let's Oh, I can't actually exit the cemetery, so yeah, let's have a look at everything that's here. Mother Brunhilde Abatissa. Huh. I doubt anyone's in that one. Given the age, I'd guess she's long been moved to the Abbey crypt by now. You worried Father Gernot might try to punish us for this? God willing, we'll be done before he finds out about it. So you want me to speed it up? Sure. What do you care about my back? He looks angry. Christ. Oh no. Uh-oh. Short, angry monk coming this way. Ah. Shit. Matthew's not gonna like this. Oh. We can blackmail him. I could hide, but then I've be putting Otho in a tough spot. He's not going to be happy with me if he has to deal with Matthew on his own. But this could be the clue that unlocks the truth about who killed Lawrence. What's a little trouble if it saves an innocent man's life? Yeah. Oh hell, we're destined for an earful. Yeah, come here, you. Is all well here? Says Brother Matthew. Why would it not be? Says Andres. Why have you coerced the carpenter into digging up the late Brother Gerhard? I can't lie, because he's gonna tell the abbot, of course, and then I'm gonna be in trouble, right? To solve a mystery, I'll use my oration powers. If memory serves, Father Gernot expressly forbade your involvement in any mystery solving on Abbey premises. As the circator, it's my duty to prevent for mischief such as this. I like the mischief you and Rudiger get up to in the library. Oh, yes. You can. Like the mischief you and Rudiger get up to in the library. Uh-huh. Whatever this is about, leave me out of this. Out of it. It's nothing. Andreas is just being cruel. Well, Brother Matthew, may we continue our work? Finish quickly and clean up when you're done. Bye. Oh, well, it was a bit cruel, but hey, needs must, right? Now, let's see. Got a ways to go yet. Why don't you take a look around? Okay, so we still have to wait a bit more. I have only that one to look at. Let's see. Sister Maria, the librarian, probably before your time. I was a boy when she passed. My father spoke well of her, though. Said she reminded him of his own grandmother, a sweet woman who loved the Lord. I expect the abbot will have her dug up soon. Pardon? The brothers and sisters are buried here until their bodies decompose, then they're dug up and moved to the abbey's crypt. Yeah. A ghoulish tradition. I've always thought what's dead should remain buried. But then they don't have that much space here, and many of the monks aren't long for that themselves, so yeah. Oh, there we are. We're finished. Well, I've reached the body, but what? Is something wrong with it? Looks fine enough. Decay, notwithstanding. Oh, okay. Notwithstanding. But someone stuffed a sack up under his ribs. Good God, let me see. What a strange collection of objects. Strange how? Two are plated with precious metals and engraved, a silver chased rod and a golden plate. The rod has symbols of the zodiac on it, The plate has some script I don't recognize. Again with the zodiac symbols. And the knife. Seems ordinary enough, but together with the other two buried here. Why would someone bury them here together? Because they're forbidden, says Andras. Well, we should ask Ferenc about this, right? Wait, this blood and some of the symbols on this rod. Dry to be certain, but not that old. Yeah. Ferenc tried cleaning this, but wasn't able to remove all of the blood. Could this be what was used to clear Lawrence? Who buried this here anyway, says Otto. Should I lie to him? After he helped us, but I don't want this to be spreading far and wide. I can't say, but it may be connected to the murder. Yeah, I'll tell him. He did help us, though. What? None of this makes any sense. What's going on here, Andreas? That's what I need to figure out, Otto. Thank you for your help. Okay. We're done. We have 19 hours left to find this, to find what happened here. I should find someone to it with. Let's check the journal. I spoke with Lucky and he was evasive about his relationship with the Baron. I should follow him to see if I can learn anything more. Okay, occult hands, let's see. In Brother Gerhard's grave, I found a number of magical tools. It appears private friends hid them here, out of fear that they might be discovered. The note he wrote must have been a message for a fellow magician to dig them up at a later date. I discovered a silver rod with occult symbols on it, and traces of dried blood in the engravings. I believe it may belong to Prior Ferenc. That's very odd. That's very odd. But then again, he was blackmailed into doing this ritual, right? We met some new people as well, so let's have a read. Old Otto Zimmerman, carpenter and father of Otto, suffered a stroke several years ago, so his son has taken over much of the business. Lives next to the town commons. They actually drew them out on the side. Oh wow, okay. Let's see, and we met Josip Sepp Hubner, a strapping farmer renowned for his ability to drink large quantities of beer. Husband to Heilwig, and father to Simon. Okay, and that's that for this. Oh, that is Ferenc. So we wanted to speak with him. Yeah, let's have a little chat. Let's see how this will go. Ah, Andras, what an awful time. Awful time. A baron murdered at Kersau. These are dark days indeed. Well, you're going to be relieved, right? No one to blackmail you. Brother Piero, I admit, I would have never thought him the type. What could have possessed him? Oh my god. Piero is half step from the grave. You really think he could have killed a man in his prime? No, well, you can, actually, if you take anyone by surprise, I guess. You can't believe Brother Piero would kill the Baron. It's not in his nature. Envy and pride inspire men to madness, Andres. Even old men. Probably this is the same reply I would get for the other one, right? But you have come to me for a reason. Do you need something? Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, look at this. I came across an interesting letter from you addressed to the late Baron Rothvogel. What? Where did you get that? I don't want to say I made an impression from his writing pad. You know, that's, you know, I don't know. Should we go with this? I don't know. Lawrence's manservant Miklaus. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, well, let's go with this one. I will see. Maybe we'll piss him off. You shouldn't leave this type of thing lying around. An unscrupulous person might use it for devious ends. Because this doesn't look good. It's not as it looks, says Ferenc. He meant to coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with a condition. What? An STD, maybe? But I refused, as the letter mark makes abundantly clear. The Baron's threat remained, and you know how fickle inquisitors can be about what books people choose to read. It is only a scholarly interest, says Ferenc. Completely unrelated to the blood rituals in the forest, then? Lord have mercy, be silent. You don't know what you're talking about, says Ferenc. I am the prior of the Kiersau Scriptorium, one of the few of its kind left in Christendom. Modest though the abbey may be, our library contains works of subjects rarely found beyond its walls, certainly not all in the same place. For men of certain academic interest, it is perhaps the only place we may meet and discuss them. Yet he threatened to expose you to church inquisitors. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I refused. There is nothing more to it. I see. Now, is that all? I have duties I really should attend to. I had a few more questions, if you don't mind. Be quick about it, said Ferenc. Oh, wow. I've heard it said you perform blood rituals in the woods. Who would slander me with such a claim? Oh no, I won't. I don't want to involve them though. Oh man, there should be a third option to say. You know what? I don't want to say. I don't want to. A more neutral one, maybe. I don't want to tell on the person who told me. I don't want to accuse you of anything, but you know, you should still answer. What does that matter? The question is, are you a witch, Prior Ferenc? Keep your voice down. They were merely angelic invocations, entirely Christian and benign. So he's not saying no. Then why are you whispering? I remember too well what transpired in Innsbruck. And because I know the minds of men, even godly men, and now and again poisoned by fear and small thinking. I mean, you could be burnt to the stake, right? And what were you doing in the forest, Andreas? That you would see me. Having a walk to clear my head. In the middle of the night, says Ferenc. A man was murdered and my mentor is held in blame, Prior Ferenc. I'm surprised the whole of the abbey wasn't out there with me. You're not being truthful with me. You didn't see me at all, did you? Ah, man, I should have used the other one. It must have been the charcoal burner and his friend, the tinker. Oh, shit. I knew it. I knew they were spying. If you didn't want to be seen, you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. Ah! You have gotten your answer. Are you satisfied? No, you still haven't explained the point of your angelic invocations. That is, unless you really were doing witchcraft. You will bring death on us both with that talk, says Ferenc. I was merely attempting to invoke the angel's aid to help with the abbey's financial troubles. Did it help? The Lord and his angels do not work on a mortal time scale. Now, please, Andreas, you've drawn the truth from me. Leave me in peace. No, we're not done here. I had a few more questions, if you don't mind. You rushed into the scriptorium and hid something strange at your desk. Pardon, says Ferenc. And why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? Okay, so let's go with these options. If I would have chosen the mushroom picking or getting, probably we would have gotten away with it, you know, and not get Smokey in trouble. What was it you were holding? I thought I got a glimpse of astrological symbols. Just an academic interest of mine. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. You have a lot of academic interest, mate. Let us seek common understanding, Master Mala, as two brothers in Christ. Please, lads, I love to understand things. The scriptorium is my domain, and you are a guest here. And so long as that is true, I do not answer to you, but the abbot only. Is that clear? Says Brother Ferenc. Prior Ferenc, sorry. If you don't mind me asking, why aren't you the abbot? Are you not better suited to the job, given your age and experience? That's not... I will not discuss this with you, says Ferenc. Are we done here? Not quite. I had a few more questions, if you don't mind. They piled up. I found a strange note in your fireplace. It was written in an unusually fine hand. I found others around tossing with the same hand that seemed to have appeared out of nowhere. What were you doing in my home? I called out your name and I thought I heard a scream inside. I feared you were being gruesomely murdered, so I let myself in. Well, next time, don't, said Ferenc. You'd rather I let you be killed in cold blood, Prior Ferenc. You impossible... Any person of manners knows better than to go snooping through others' things. I have nothing to hide. Oh, but you do. Then why burn the note? What was left was difficult to read, but I could make out the red bird, Matins, the same thing he received. So it was maybe the same note? I think I went too fast from it. Maybe it was the same note that Matilda received, right? It was a strange little thing I found on my desk after waking up for Matins. It meant nothing to me, so I'll put it in the fire. So I put it in the fire. It wasn't there when you went to sleep. Not that I noticed, but again, Andreas, it was small. I could have easily overlooked it. Surely it's just a loose scrap. But the hand was handsome, you're correct. Unlike anything penned by the brothers in the scriptorium, to be certain. How unsettling. Do you remember what the note said? No, only that I found the contents nonsensical and disturbing. The remaining legible part read the red bird. You don't know what that could be. Well, it's Rothvogel. A scrap from some bestiary? I couldn't say. My eyes watched the heavens, not the trees. Although, we do not see many red birds at this altitude. The common robin, perhaps? Or a swallow? A robin has only from what I know, it has only an orange patch on his chest. It's not red. But that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it was nonsense. I know German isn't your mother tongue, but I don't believe for a moment you don't know that red bird is Rothvogel. Enough! It was trash, nothing more, and I have naught else to say about it. One more thing. Who has access to your home? Everyone at this abbey. But what does it matter to you? It was just a scrap of paper. And also with Matilda, yeah? I found a similar note in the Baron's effects while Brother Florian was performing his initial examination. Oh, but like this we're admitting we're involving Brother Florian as well. Oh, we have only 19 hours left though. We have to press it a little bit more. You know, if the abbot finds out, I don't know, he will take it out on him. I'm just a guest here. And the abbot has, like I said in the previous episode, he had a lot of power, you know, in these times, especially at Kesta, obviously, for obvious reasons. They probably could floor them in the pillory. They could get punished very harshly, something like this. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about any brother for that matter. I'm not sure yet. I just have a strange feeling about it. Perhaps you should pray the Lord settles your spirits, so I might have some quiet. But you don't find a coincidence strange? No, we operate a scriptorium, Master Mala, and a house, perhaps the largest library in Bavaria. We are awash in parchment scraps. They multiply like silverfish between the pages of our books. Are you satisfied now? I suppose that will have to do, thank you. Excellent. Are we done here? I will leave you in peace. Be well, Prior Ferenc. Be well, Master Mala. Yeah, defensive and evasive, yep. He was. Let's check it out. I asked Ferenc if he knew anything about the Baron's death. He was defensive and evasive. We couldn't ask anything about the rod with the occult symbols on it, right? We didn't say anything about the grave, Gerhard's grave. I find that peculiar, but I don't know. We will see. We will see. So, this is going to be it for today. And oh my god, just when things were getting really interesting, I'm going to have to stop, but I can't wait for the next time, right? To continue with this investigation. We only have 19 hours left. We found some more information about the Baron, about what an awful person he was. He beat Matilda up when she refused his sexual advances. He tried to go through with it. Nonetheless, she had to really scratch him to hurt him to get away with it. Then he beat her up so badly she couldn't even move. That's why she was sent away 3 years ago. It's just awful thing to find out. And also, he was blackmailing Ferenc to help him with a condition, right? To perform an occult ritual. They were both interested in what Prior Ferenc thought at the beginning it was only for academical purposes, because when we first met the Baron as Andreas, right? There's not that many people we can speak so openly about stuff, and scholars, I mean, educated people, right, in this time and age. So your first impression of the Baron might be a good one, right? Not knowing him in depth, like we're starting to do now. So you might have a good impression about him, like I had. You know, oh, he's very critical in his thinking, analytical, and he's not afraid to call things how they are and stuff like that. But my God, what an awful person he is. Besides this, we had a little chat with Mother Cecilia, with Matilda, of course. Cecilia, I don't know, I can't put my finger on her. She seems to be hiding something like everyone else in this game. We found a note, the same type of note we found on the Baron, on Matilda. Prior Ferenc got one. They all have the red bird mentioned on it, which in German is Rothvogel, you know, the Baron's name. Very strange. But Ferenc said the brothers don't have that type of beautiful hand, so they couldn't have possibly wrote it. I'm not sure. We will have to find out. That's why I'm looking at the sisters, maybe? Cecilia, I don't know. It's getting very interesting, yeah? Otto helped us to Gerhard, I believe was the name, yeah, to do this. On other matters, Otto helped us to dig up the grave of Brother Gerhard, and we found a bag with some very interesting things, a knife, maybe the one that Ferenc used to cut his hand, I don't know, a silver rod and gold-plated like a plate, I don't know what it was, yeah. Very interesting objects. They seem to be part of the ritual we spoke about earlier. We didn't get a chance to confront Ferenc about this. We had a lot of questions for him, but not about this. And hey, as the journal said, he was very defensive and evasive about the whole thing. He even at some point said Andreas will get them both killed with this subject. And he might have, you know, he might be right on that one. We will see. We'll have to see. Anyways, enough for now. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.